Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Ryan. Welcome to my channel, Fin Reaper Outdoors. Today, I'm at Echo Bluff State Park. I'm going to try to catch some smallmouth. So stick around, let's see if we can whack a few. There's one. Not really what we're after, but hey, it's a fish. So here by the park, I wouldn't expect a whole lot. It usually gets pretty fished out the closer you are to the park. Just to give you kind of an idea of what this creek is like here. I mean, this is a pretty small creek. I can't even remember the name of it. It flows down into the current. But I've just walked about 100 yards upstream without even really fishing because the creek is so wide here. It's like 40-50 yards wide. When it's wide, it's just going to be shallow. So I just plowed through that area there. I got about another 100 yards to go, and if you can see, there's a big bluff up there. So I'm thinking once I get close to that bluff, the river's going to narrow up a little bit. We're going to get a little bit deeper hole and something have some fish in it. Because if you look out here, this hole just been a foot or two deep, the whole width of the river. So we need to get somewhere where the water kind of narrows up, and where when it floods, it'll dig out a deep hole. And here it just basically fills in all the gravel that it's digging out of everywhere else. So hang on, let's get up there and see if there's any there. All right, now as we get a little bit closer to this bluff, you can tell, of course, the river's getting a lot more narrow. That's what we want to see. I'm going to go ahead and cross the river here, well down from this kind of this little run here, so that way I'm on the other side of the creek, because I want to fish that bank. So I'm going to sneak over here on this side of the river, and then hopefully there's one in this little run up here. First thing that's got to happen now, this horsefly's got to go. He just bit the shit out of me. Where you at? Holy shit, this is like the most... Yeah, take some of that. That's what I thought. Where'd you go? I don't know where he's at, but I hit him and knocked him somewhere. Man, that was the most persistent horsefly. He must have been some kind of mutated Amazon horsefly. Holy cow. He would not let go. Well, it looks like this run's going to be a bust. It's only about 2 foot deep out there. Got some good current in it. We might get one spot up here where there might be something in it. Other than that, we're just going to keep going. I never fished this part of the creek before, but I knew it would probably be one of these type creeks where you might have to walk quarter mile, half mile before you find any good water. So today I wore my jungle boots, because there's nothing better for tromping around in the creek than jungle boots. You don't have to worry about getting any rocks in your shoes like you do with any type of sandals or tennis shoes or anything like that. So gonna try it here, and then we'll hoof it up the stream another quarter mile. Hopefully at some point we'll find something. Oh, there's one. That's what we've been after. Something that'll bend the pole a little bit. Well, he ain't here, but he fights. They're sure mean. No, he ain't a monster, but he's a pretty decent fish. I mean, for the most part, when I'm fishing these little bitty creeks, that's kind of what I'm expecting to catch. Is that little 10-12 inch smallmouth. I'd say that one's probably 10. Boy, he came out of there. I saw him coming after it, so I stopped it and he picked it up. It's like, dude, it went past you 10 seconds ago. Then you decided you'd come back and get it. I mean, you're doing it wrong. You're supposed to eat it when it comes to you. I don't know, he saw a little bitty like 6-incher gonna eat it, so he decided, hey, anybody's gonna eat that, it's gonna be me. This is a little better fish. He's probably 13, 14 inches. Yeah, probably 13, I would say. Pretty good fish. That's perfect fish for a little creek like this. Okay, see if you can make it out of there. Now, there are plenty of fish out there to eat besides smallmouth, so don't be killing the smallmouth. It just takes them forever to grow. I don't know what it is about them. Largemouth and spots grow a lot faster than smallmouth, so I actually wish they would make it illegal to keep them. I mean, you can keep, I don't know, probably 5 a day. I wish they'd make it illegal to keep any smallmouth. There's just no sense in keeping any. Oh, he dropped it right when I was getting ready to set the hook. So, conservation department, instead of introducing otters and all these other stupid things, why don't we do something productive and make it illegal to keep smallmouth? When I'm governor, that's going to be my first order. Man, another horsefly buzzing me. I kind of have PTSD from that horsefly a minute ago. That was the most aggressive horsefly I've ever seen. I've never had one like actively attack me like that. Keep coming after me. You know, you think you start swiping at them a couple times, they get the point and they go elsewhere. This one here just made him like he was a hornet, made him even madder. And mutated Shannon County horsefly. Well, leave it at that. Okay, there's a couple pretty good smallmouth out there. I had a bite, but he kind of hit it like a perch, so I didn't set the hook, and damned if it wasn't one of those smallmouth. I saw him come up after he spit it out. Now there's another one out there looking at it. Come on, buddy. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Be right on it. Oh, that's what I thought. Little sight fish in there. Oh, here comes a nice one over here looking at it. Another 12, 13 incher over here. Yeah, that's a little bitty one. Holy cow, look at that. There's a nice one there. What do we got going on here, folks? Here we go. See it, see it, see it, see it, see it. Oh, you know you want it. You looked right at it, dude. That's a nice fish. Oh. Where'd you go, sucker? That stirred him up in there. That looked like that bigger fish that I caught a minute ago. If it wasn't him, it was one just like it. Which means now I'm going to sit here and fish this hole to death because I'm going to try to catch that bigger fish instead of just going upstream. Oh, I just pulled it away from him. That bigger fish, I don't think that was as big as that last one, but that was a good 12-inch fish. Came out there and started looking at it, and I pulled it away from him. Here they come again. Oh, here he goes. Got him that time. Well, I hope I got that acrobatics on camera. Guys, horse flight. He's not as big as that one, but he's a pretty decent fish. We'll take it. He might go 11 inches or so. That's what we like though. So what those fish are doing, oh, that one missed him there. They're just, I'm letting it fall out there on the bottom. And it's just sitting there, and I can actually see them come up there, and I'm pretty much seeing them hit it instead of feeling them. They're just, it's just about to the point where I would be reeling it in for a new cast. And I just let it sit there, and I can somewhat see the jig on the bottom. But then I can just barely see that fish come out. And what you can normally tell is when the fish kind of goes from horizontal to vertical, they pretty much have to get a little bit vertical to get that in their mouth. So when you see them go vertical, that means they pretty much are taking it. So it's probably safe to start getting ready to set the hook when you see them take that little bit of vertical approach. There's one right there. Come on, where are you at? Can't tell where my jig's at. Yep. Oh man, that fish was gonna hit it, but we picked up a leaf. He said, wait a minute, ain't never seen no crawdad carrying a leaf before. Now I'm in a rock. In a rock? Come on. What is that? There's nothing there to be hung on. Is there a stump out there? Come on. Don't make me go out there and get this. Oh, damn it. Well, at least I didn't go out there and spook them. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. My bail just flipped over. So good. And I got it back. Pro shit. They can't teach that shit. You're just born with it, I guess. Uh-oh. He's back. Okay, I'm gonna throw out there one more time. And then I'm gonna go fish somewhere else. Damn, now you look out there and I see one. And now I'm gonna wanna stay here again. A lot of times I kind of fish water a little bit longer than I should. There's a couple of them followed that in. Gotta throw it out there again. All right, let's get up the creek. There's some interesting water out there. Big old chunk rock out there. It's odd, those fish should be over there laying in those big chunk rocks, but they're just out here more on the gravel. Which is just kind of weird. Normally they lay in that chunk rock so they can ambush stuff. They kind of hide in there. They just cruising around out on that gravel. Oh, God. Damn it! I thought that was the bottom, and about the time I figured it out, it wasn't. He dropped it. Got him that time. Oh, that was just a little bitty bastard. All right, we're up the river another 100 yards or so. Come to another pretty decent hole here. Let's see if anything's in the tail of it. Oh, come on. Something thumped at it, but not a good enough hit to jerk. There he is. Pretty good fish. Pretty good fish. Oh, yeah, that's good fish. Well, they're mean. God, they always fight. You think you got like a 3-pounder, and it's a damn 13-inch fish. Hey, now, quit it, quit it, quit it. Hey, get back in there and tie her down. Okay, if you just let me get that hook out, you'll be back in business. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's a 12-inch fish. Felt like a 3-pounder. Boy, he's hooked right in the top of the mouth. Nice, fat, healthy smallmouth. It's insane. You think you got a 3-pound fish and it's a damn pound and maybe a pound and a half. That's why those are so fun to catch. Now I haven't been getting in the water much up through here, just because you don't need to be in the water or close to the bank, or as long as you can get to throwing where you need to throw. Don't get any closer. If I were to get in that water, sometimes people will say you're quieter in the water, but still that sound travels so much better in the water. And just walking on this gravel is like walking on glass. It just crunches and crunches, and it's so loud in the water. So being quiet's key. That's why I normally always do this type of fishing by myself, so that way I can fish as slow as I want. Because no matter, I mean, unless you got someone who really knows what they're doing, you always fish too fast with somebody else, because everyone's always trying to hurry to get up there and get that first cast in that best spot. And all you do is make too much noise and nobody catches anything. Well, everybody, that's going to do it for tonight. It's getting kind of late. It's going to be dark here in just a little bit, and I got a long walk ahead of me to get back to the campground. So I probably walked 1.5 miles up the river today. When you think about that, you know, 1.5 mile walk and really only fishing about probably a total quarter mile. So it's a lot of walking. You just got to find those holes that are deep enough. Usually once you find something 3 or 4 feet, that's going to be good enough. I fished the entire time with this one lure, basically a 1/16 ounce jig head with a little kind of like a salty crawl. So yeah, all day with that one lure. My rod is basically a 6-foot kind of a light action with a 1500 Shimano. So you don't need some fancy tackle to do this. This is a, you know, $150 setup. My line, I think I actually have 8-pound on here, which is a little bit heavier than I would like for a creeker like this. I'd probably want 4 or 6, but this is what I had on this pole, so that's what I went with today. So I highly suggest you all, anytime you're out, you can find some of these small streams to go give a try and catch some smallmouth. Just remember to put them all back. All right, until next time, this is Ryan with Fin Reapers. Take care and be safe.